Some love stories are not just written on paper, they are carved into time itself. This is the story of Ethan and Sophia, a story of friendship, love, separation, and a reunion that will melt your heart. Ethan and Sophia grew up in the same neighborhood, their house is just a few steps away. From riding bikes on the same street to chasing fireflies on summer nights, their laughter was a sound everyone remembered. Sophia would always say, "One day, we'll see the whole world together," and Ethan, with a bright smile, would answer, "As long as I'm with you." Even as kids, their bond was something special, something stronger than anyone around them could understand. As they grew older, school life brought them even closer. They studied together, shared secrets, and became each other's comfort in every storm. Sophia was the dreamer, her diary filled with hopes and wishes. Ethan was the listener, the one who carried her dreams like they were his own. But slowly, quietly, Ethan's heart began to change. His feelings were no longer just friendship. Every time Sophia smiled, his world lit up. Every time she looked sad, his heart broke. And little did he know, Sophia was feeling the same way. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Ethan gathered the courage to speak. With a trembling voice, he said, "Sophia, no matter what happens, I'll always be there for you. Always." Tears filled her eyes, not of sadness but of joy. She didn't need to say the words. The way she held his hand told him everything. It was love, pure, silent, unshakable. But life has its own way of testing love. Sophia's father received a job transfer to another city. In just a few days, she had to leave behind her school, her friends, and Ethan. The night before she left, they sat together in silence. Neither wanted to speak, because words would make it real, and neither of them was ready to say goodbye. The next morning, Ethan ran down the street as Sophia's car drove away. She looked back through the window, tears streaming down her face, holding on to the memory of the boy she loved. Two hearts were broken that day, two promises left hanging in the air. Days turned into months, and months turned into years. Sophia built her life in a new city. She studied hard, worked harder, and became successful. But in the quiet moments, when she looked at the stars or opened her old diary, her heart always whispered one name: Ethan. And Ethan, he stayed in their hometown, working day and night to build his future. He became strong, independent, respected. But in the silence of his nights, with her picture in his hands, he was still that boy chasing a car down the street. Time moved forward, but their love stayed frozen. Sophia often wondered, did he forget me? Ethan often asked himself, will I ever see her again? Life kept them apart, but destiny was quietly preparing something neither of them expected. One evening, after so many years, Ethan walked into a busy train station. The crowd was loud, the announcements echoed, but suddenly, he froze. Across the station, standing with a suitcase in her hand, was Sophia. For a moment, time stood still. The noise faded, the world disappeared. All that remained were two pairs of eyes staring, searching, remembering. Sophia dropped her suitcase, her hands trembling. Ethan's heart pounded like it was that same boy again, running after her car. And then, they moved, step by step, closer and closer, until they stood right in front of each other, tears streaming down both their faces. This time, there was no silence. Ethan whispered, his voice breaking, "I never stopped loving you, not for a single day." Sophia smiled through her tears, her voice shaking as she replied, "And I never stopped waiting for you." In that moment, all the pain of the years washed away. The broken promises were healed. The distance disappeared. Love had won. Again. They sat on a park bench that night, hand in hand, talking for hours, catching up on lost time, laughing through tears, promising again, but this time with no fear of losing each other. The stars above shined brighter than ever, as if the universe itself was celebrating their reunion. Some love stories are never forgotten, some promises are never broken, and some souls are meant to find each other, no matter how far they drift apart. Ethan and Sophia's story was proof that true love isn't bound by time, or distance, or even fate. It waits, it survives, and when the time is right, it comes back stronger than ever.